Hey guys, James and Jason here. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're on a hunt for the best chicken sandwich in China. We've chosen 3 popular restaurants that you might be familiar with in the United States, but are way different here in China. And it's a cold day in here in Qingdao at -1 degrees, so I'm super excited to get some warm food in my stomach.
Let's get breakfast for this.
Yeah, me too. So if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to keep updated with us. Let's go get some chicken! Wait!
Alright guys, we're at Burger King here and we just ordered 2 of their spicy chicken sandwiches. I'm really excited for this because I've never been to a Burger King in China before, and we also came up with a little rubric for this contest. For the buns, we gave it a score out of 20, the chicken a score out of 35, and the sauce, seasoning, and flavor another score of 35, and lastly the price, a score out of 10. So let's get started. Woo! I'm excited for this.
Me too. So pretty standard. Looks like we have the chicken, lettuce, and some mayo. I like a lot of mayo, so this is a little skimpy on the mayo for me.
But the chicken looks good. Chicken looks really good.
Ooh, it's pretty spicy. Mine is dripping.
Wow. Yeah, it is dripping. Holy crap.
You know, my expectations were actually pretty low for Burger King because I'm not a fan of it back home. Sorry for you Burger King lovers, but this is actually really good. So what do you think of the bun?
It just looks like pretty typical bun.
Pretty standard.
I think it could be toasted a little more.
Yeah.
See, like not much crispiness on there. I would give it maybe like an 8 out of 20.
So I agree with a lot of what you said, but I do like the fact that it's not a lot of bread, because I'm just not a lot of bread kind of person. So I like that most of what I'm tasting is the chicken, but this is the bun score, so let me chill. You know, I think I would put this right at average, well maybe a little below. I'll give it a score of 9.
What do you think about the chicken?
It's very juicy. I love how juicy this is. The texture is pretty on point. It is a lot of breading, it seems like to me. I'm going to give it a score of 22.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with it. It's so, I love how juicy it is.
Yeah, I agree. I think the chicken is super juicy, super tender. I just wish the breading was a little more crunchy. Although it's lacking a little bit of texture, the juiciness of the chicken, I mean, it just kind of blows your mind. So I'm gonna give it a solid 28 out of 35.
As far as the seasoning goes, I'm blown away again. It's like, when I put it in my mouth, it was actually hot. And I think I can handle spicy food pretty well. And I wasn't expecting the heat to hit me like that. I usually like a little mayo to off-balance the dryness that chicken has a lot, but this is almost so juicy that it doesn't need as much mayo. For flavors, seasoning, and sauce, I'd give this a 30.
For me, a good chicken sandwich just needs a little bit of mayo, some lettuce, and good seasoning on the chicken. The flavor of the chicken is not too sweet, not too salty, just the right amount of spice. Spicy chicken sandwiches you get in the States are just like itty bitty baby spicy.
There's no chicken sandwich I can think of in the States that is as spicy as this is.
It's a solid 30 for me. Yeah, it's really good. And lastly, for price point, this was 17 kwai, which is about $2.50, $2.40. So super cheap. Definitely can't find a chicken sandwich with this kind of quality in the States for this amount of money. So price point, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. For $2.50, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think a spicy McChicken is actually just a little more than $1. But this is, you know, sitting at $2.50. Like, I'm gonna have to give that price a 10 out of 10.
Alright, that's our review of the Burger King chicken sandwich. It was pretty good. Yeah,
really good.
All right, I'm looking forward to these next two places that we're gonna go. I think I have a clear winner in my head already, but that's because I'm a little biased. But we'll see.
I don't know. The bar was set really high here for me, so we'll have to see.
All right, see you guys there.
Let's go. Okay, now we're in this huge mall. It's massive. We'll need to find a map or something to find the KFC. I think it's at the very top, so that's okay. I needed a workout to work all these chicken sandwiches off anyway. Okay guys, we're back here at KFC to try our second sandwich. It is a little bit loud here, so forgive us. We're in the middle of this huge mall and there's no walls inside of this KFC. So just work with us. At first look, you can already tell the bun is a lot more bunny. Look at that, it's huge, soft. It's got a nice brown toasted color.
And the chicken, look, don't get me started on the chicken.
Okay, let's go in for it.
Okay.
It's different. Very different from the last one. For me, this bun is just actually a lot better than the other one. I know I said I didn't like much bread, but this still isn't too much bread for me, especially to the chicken ratio.
It's more risen, so it looks like more, but once you bite down on it, it's not that much bread.
Yeah,
right?
So it's more fluffy. I would give this a solid 17.
Yeah, this bun is really sweet. It's tasty. I just wish it was more toasted. I like my buns, you know, with a little bit of crunch at the end. I mean, it looks toasted, but it's just, you know, really soft. So I give it a 15 out of 20.
Not bad. The chicken is nice. It's juicy. The other one was more juicy, but maybe it was more oil. The breading is a lot more crisp. It has a crunch. When you bite into it, it's just
big step up from the Burger King chicken sandwich.
For the texture of this chicken and the breading, I'd have to give this a solid 28.
So the KFC chicken is more crunchy, but not as juicy, but it still tastes really good. So I think I'm gonna have to give the chicken a 30, just a tad above the Burger King one, because I think the crunchiness of a chicken sandwich is a big part on making it good.
Onto sauce, seasoning, and flavor. Tell me a bit about what you think of that.
It has the same amount of mayo, same kind of lettuce. It's not as spicy, but I think this one has a little more seasoning on there. So I give this chicken 28 out of 35.
The lettuce on this, it's like they gave me the stem part of some iceberg lettuce, and it's watery. I'm not a fan. It just adds too much water. Perhaps the seasoning and the breading might be a little bit better, but I'm missing that spice. For me, it's just not as flavorful as the Burger King one. I'm gonna have to give this one a 24.
And keep in mind you were more hungry when you ate the Burger King one.
That's a lie. I was just as hungry walking here, and after riding all those escalators, you know how tiring riding an escalator is? So this one is about 17.5 kwai, really similar to the other price of the Burger King one. It's a great deal. I may like the taste of the other one better, but I'm still gonna have to give the price a 10. Maybe I'm too used to American prices.
For price point, I think it's another 10 out of 10.
And that concludes our KFC spicy chicken sandwich. We're about to head to McDonald's, so we'll see you there, guys.
It's so hard because 28 is so high. I shouldn't have scored Burger King so high.
We're at our next location, another mall. Hopefully this one's a bit more quiet. Wouldn't put money on it or anything, but let's go find out. You know, I think this one has the worst wrapper.
I think so too. The packaging is not very impressive here. KFC definitely had the best packaging because they had a whole box.
Premium.
All right, let's give it a go. One thing I am surprised by is how different these 3 chicken sandwiches tasted.
Who knew you can make like chicken sandwiches so different? Let's talk about the bun then.
Yeah, take it away.
So this is a thin bun. We're looking at another one that's pretty similar to the Burger King one in my opinion. Perhaps toasted just a bit more. This is what I would expect to find at a McDonald's back home in terms of the bun.
The bun, nothing too impressive, but nothing wrong with it either.
So how would you rate the bun on this one?
You know, I think it's just like the Burger King one, not too different, so I'm gonna have to give it an 8.
I'd probably have to agree with you, making mine the same score as the Burger King one. But you know what? Actually, I might like this one just a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a score of 10.
And for chicken, it's breaded better than the Burger King one, not as good as the KFC one. Size-wise, it's really inconsistent because some parts of it are really thick and some parts would be really, really thin.
The breading is definitely better than the Burger King, but not as good as the KFC. So for the score of this one, I'd have to give it a 23.
I just didn't like it as much as the other two. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it 25.
Okay, now for flavor, sauce, and seasoning, I'm pretty impressed. I like the seasoning more than I like the KFC one. It's more spicy, which I love. This one actually probably has the best mayonnaise that I've had out of all 3.
I agree.
The flavor's really there in the mayonnaise. There's a lot of it. The shredded lettuce is light.
Lettuce is better.
It's solid. I love this. Just because I like stuff really spicy and the Burger King was my favorite, I'll just have to knock it down a point and give this one a 29.
I think this is a really good sandwich. It's my least favorite as far as flavor goes. So I'm gonna have to bring it down to, I'd say, a 26.
And finally, we have our price point. We're looking at another 17 yuan for this burger. So it seems like these competitors all know each other's prices or something. I'm gonna have to stick with the 10 because what else can you do?
Yeah, the pricing, it's really competitive. You can't go wrong with any of these 3 sandwiches, so 10 out of 10.
So all the numbers are in. We're gonna go home, tally them up, and let you know the results. See you then.
So the results are in, and the unanimous winner is
KFC.
Yeah! You know, I'm kind of surprised because it seemed like you liked the Burger King sandwich better.
You know what? I thought I was gonna like that one better too, but I guess I just really liked the spiciness. But this wasn't a competition just about spiciness, it was about the whole package. And KFC was the only one that delivered in all of the categories.
True. I knew who was gonna win. Yeah, my boy, KFC.
Just bring some hot sauce with you next time.
Exactly, yeah. If you ever find yourself in China, go to KFC, grab one of these sandwiches, and give it a try. If you have time, try the sandwiches at other places too. You really can't go wrong.
Not at that price.
So, tell us what some of your favorite chicken sandwiches are in the comment section, and let us know what else you'd like us to try here in China. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.